Hello people of the YouTube scene, my name is Jaden Jones, welcome back to the channel, and today we are previewing Wellington Phoenix playing the Central Coast Mariners in the Gong, Wollongong. So, we're going down south to the Gong for a game against Wellington, as I just said, twice for some reason, I don't know why I said twice, but we are looking forward to the game because it is our second game in the A-League season, and it's a big game for us because we'd like to stay at the top, or stay at the top for as long as possible. And a point out of this game would be very good for us going to the season, going further through the season. So where do we start? We're going to start with the Wellington Phoenix, and they had. Hold on, I don't actually know what happened. Hold on. I'm pretty sure they drew, but I'm gonna just fucking check. They drew in their last game, so they're hoping to win a game or to continue getting points. So we're looking to keep the points going after a win over the Jets. We're also looking to keep momentum throughout the season so we can keep momentum to make finals. They obviously drew, so that means they're obviously going to push harder for a win, but we won, so we went, yeah. I already fucking said it, why am I saying it again? But, yeah. So, yeah, Mariners. Now, we have, I don't know how many changes we're going to have to make, but I think it's going to be a very similar squad to the Newcastle game, but we could expect Matt Simon to return, or Muriesh to start, which is going to be good. I don't think Josh Nisbet will start up top again, but it's very highly likely. Now, whether he does or doesn't start up top Nisbet, I still hope we win. Obviously, we win. It doesn't matter. I just want to keep momentum, points. Now, a draw is very highly likely, but also a Wellington win is highly likely. So we are the underdog for this game. As you go on to certain like football apps, they have like predictions before the game, and it's one app that I use most of the time. It's leaning for Wellington to win. So I don't know what's going on. I'd say Mariners are more likely to win than Phoenix, but I definitely think that we'll win. But I don't know why people would think Wellington would win. But we're expecting the Phoenix, after their last game, they played a 4-2-3-1 and then switched to a 4-2-2 mid-game. The 4-2-2 and the 4-4-2 are very high and used in this league because we like to play with attacking midfielders and through the centre of the field. There's a lot of teams. The Mariners on the weekend played a lot through the wide areas, through Farrell and Colo, Rue and Sai Goodard. And we also played over the top to our forwards, which was good, which was very good. But we'll have to hopefully improve our ball progression through the midfield, because sometimes we were very loose and losing the ball, and this is the Wellington Phoenix, who have in the conversation of the top 10 central midfielders in the league. So it's definitely a big game for both sides, especially us, in beating them through the midfield. Because the midfield is always the most important part of the team outside the goalkeeper. So whether the midfield fail, that's when the defense is going to come under a lot of pressure. And if the midfield fail, that means the attackers aren't going to have chances to score goals, and they're going to have to create their own, which most strikers aren't very good at that. So the midfield is very important. I'm expecting them to line up in a 4-4-2 Wellington. I know I said that they're highly likely to use a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-2-2, but I'm going to say they might go with a 4-4-2 and change it up, because we also played a 4-4-2, but we had like Nisbet playing as like a false 9 and what have you, which Matty Simon should play, to be honest. So whether we how we play, I reckon that we do have a higher chance of winning. I do think we should not play we have, like, I say this every year, that I don't think we should play a 4-4-2. I reckon we could play a 5-back, 5-2-1-2 maybe, or even a different, like a 4-2-3. Even if we played a 4-2-3-1 and we had like Matty Simon at attacking midfielder and just let him ping balls across, because he's decent at pass, he can pass the ball. But I'd say that Matt Simon's better up top. Marco Lorena, I don't think he'll be as good in the midfield as I think he will be, but I still think he could be. But yeah, as we do have two good strikers, playing a 2-striker system is what you want to play, and a 4-1-2-1-2 is what I recommend every year for the Mariners to play. Even last year I recommended them to play, but I still ended up playing a 4-2-2. Like this year we don't have Stensness, so Bazanik and Ballard are our two central midfielders this year. And it's good that we finally got wingers, so we can play the 4-4-2. But I'd play a 4-2-2 is probably the safest option. Yeah. So my big performer for our game, I reckon, on the last game, our best performer was Birigidi and Bazanik, I reckon. And Kola was good. Nisbet was good. Lorena was good, but I think he was a bit lazy. But I think that's what Montgomery is trying to get him to do. I think he's trying to get Lorena to hold the ball and then it pass back to midfielders so they could play. But I don't think that's going to work. I just don't think that's going to work. So, yeah, it's just my opinion and that's what I think. But I'm not the coach, so my opinion doesn't matter. So yeah, that's just what I think will happen. But whatever does happen, I think it's going to be the best for the team, and will be good in going forward. Good in attack, solid in defense. I reckon that our team won't change at all unless Matt Simon comes in. But otherwise, I think it's going to be a great game. So, thank you guys for watching. My score prediction is going to be a 1-0 win to the Coast. So yeah, that's my score prediction. 1-0 to the Coast. Up the boys, and see you guys on Monday for the review.